Hi, my name is Katy McKinnon, and I did my internship this semester with Cleansing Music. There were a few reasons why I chose Cleansing Music. I've worked for a company before that sold product online, so I was familiar with the online presence that Cleansing Music had and knew that I had skills and talents that I would be able to bring to the table. I like their values and the mission of the company, and they're just a small company trying to spread a good message, which really appealed to me. I wanted to also help them expand their social media presence to attract more listeners and knew that I brought skills to be able to do that. In order to get the internship, I ended up approaching them and told them of all the ways that I could help their company and with the skills and talents that I had, and they hadn't ever had anyone intern for them before, but were excited for the help. Being a small company, I I think any small company is grateful for any help they can receive. So over the time that I've been gaining my education, I learned a lot of things that I was able to apply to my internship. Um, we were told many times in business classes to listen to the consumer. What do they want to buy? What do they want to see? What do they want to hear? And so I was able to focus on that and focus on what the consumer might want to hear in order to better serve our target market, which leads to the next bullet point, get to know your target market. I Cleansing Music's target market is actually somewhat surprising. They have 13 different stations, and of those 13 different stations, their 60s station and their 70s station are the two most popular stations that they have, which I was surprised about. Um, so we know that those listening to those stations are either usually 40 or above, or just people who like oldies, who like the classics. So that is who we needed to target. I also knew that you can apply all types of experience to many different jobs, and Cleansing Music was no different. It required a lot of different experience and knowledge, which I was able to felt like I was able to provide. And we also learned in a lot of my business classes how building up a small company requires a lot of sacrifice, dedication, and hard work. It takes a lot of hard work to get a company off the ground and continually progressing and growing, and it was no different for Cleansing Music. Cleansing Music has been a small company for a few years now and continues to slowly grow, but as they have continued to have that dedication and hard work, they have seen a growth in the amount of listeners and how big their company is, and so it's just real life experiences of what we've read in all the case studies of how hard work can pay off. So, during my experience at Cleansing Music, I learned a lot of valuable lessons about starting a small business, about how hard it is and how much work it is really. And I also learned how to market a very specific type of music station. Cleansing Music only streams clean, uplifting, and wholesome music. They don't promote bad language, violence, any type of sexual behavior, or immorality in any way. And so the songs they stream are clean and have been reviewed by a few different people to make sure that they fit what the company is looking for. And so it also kind of takes a very specific type of target market to who want to listen to that and who are seeking out that good up, uplifting music. I also learned how the back end of an online radio station works. It's not what I expected. It's different than putting up product online like I have done before, but it was good experience and good knowledge to gain. I also learned what the guidelines were for the uplifting and wholesome music, and these guidelines were created by the owner himself. They're not any type of federal regulations or anything, but yet these guidelines are some that I want to live and stick with in my life. And so they've personally helped me to help keep my mind just clean and uplifted. So, my internship has given me a lot of experience for the future. It's given me experience on how to market on social media. I know what to do if I want to start my own business and what not to do. I'm sure there's lots of valuable insights that I still need to gain as I progress, but I know I did learn a lot of valuable lessons. And I also learned more of how the back end logistics work in a company. About his QuickBooks, his payroll, his advertising accounts, how he brings in a source of revenue, stuff like that that you don't always think of right off the bat. So, any advice for future interns that I would have would be that even small bits of experience will help in years to come. And it may seem like a long time now, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel on those hard days, that it does come to an end. And even if you're struggling through a cold like I am, like, you can still do it. And that you'll realize you have talents and skills that can add value to any situation. And like we're taught in the church, we're blessed with so many talents and skills. We just need to use them and utilize them. And so I think that an internship really helps utilize any talents that you have.